Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is closer to us than our jugular vein, how can we understand when it's said that He descends down during the time of tahajjud?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Any praise that you give to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is beyond that. As the khutbah is saying over and over again, the ayats. Anything, praise, any greatness of Allah, anything that you know of Him, He is beyond that. He is beyond that. And so, we're not going to be busy talking about the essence of Allah here and there. No, don't be busy with that. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, I'm closer to you than your jugular vein, Allah is saying, and Allah is limitless. So which? The entirety of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that is closer to us than our jugular vein? Or His presence? Or His mercy? Or His love? Or His rahmat? When the angels wanted to see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, angels knowing that they are going to be destroyed, they cannot even stand to see the lights, the divine lights that's coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So don't think when Allah is saying, I'm closer to you, it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in His limitless entirety that is coming to you. So this is the language saying. When you're saying, for instance, to someone who loves you and you love them, say, I'm with you always. No? Understand, I love you and I'm always with you. Do you need to be there 24 hours to be? Is that what you're meaning? No. You're meaning that now, whatever that you are going through, I will know and I will support and I will help. And just as I am with myself, you are also with me. And so, the time of tahajjud that is coming down, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, now if we're just talking about, let's say, a size, if we may say, that He is a size beyond size, a time beyond time, and a place that is beyond place. We cannot even imagine. And whatever that you imagine, Allah is beyond that. To understand now how let me give you one small example. This world. There is this mountain of Kaf. This world. This one of thousands of worlds. This world. Then there are 7 layers of the sky, 7 layers of paradise. Let's not talk about 7 layers of paradise. Let's not talk about the arsh. Let's not talk about what happens beyond that. Let's just talk about the mountain of Kaf. Prophet ﷺ is saying, it says, imagine now a limitless desert, limitless as far as your eyes can see, this desert. It says, and you throw a ring into the desert. It says, this ring is your world, and the mountain of Kaf is that limitless desert. And that mountain of Kaf compared to the skies compared to the paradises compared to Sidratul Muntaha. You cannot, this imagination will blow up. This is one of the reasons why Islam is not concentrating on pictures, because it limits your imagination. Because you cannot now imagine that and have a representation of that. Now, Allah is saying, we're going to descend now. What is it? Subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to descend? No. His meaning now, His rahmat, His mercy, His love, His whatever that you are asking in the time of tahajjud, Allah will give. So this is important for people to understand. Whatever you imagine Allah to be. La ilaha illallah. You still have to come to the point of La. Even if you are understanding Allah properly, it is still not Him. You cannot discover. But Allah is saying, come and discover. Every time you move, you're going to discover more. You think you reach somewhere, it is endless. You reach somewhere, it is endless. So that return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is an endless journey that doesn't stop after we pass. That is just the beginning of the return back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa min Allahu tawfiq. Fatiha.